everybody, Doug here from Tech Dad, and today we're going to end our series on IT careers with a career called Sales Engineering or Solution Architect. I left it for last because it's my favorite, and I've been doing this particular job the most of all the careers I've spoken about in my journey here. So why am I so excited about it? Because I think it's one of the best ways to interact with customers, make some great money, and also use your technical background that you've gained. As you might guess, having started out in other careers, whether it be a developer, someone that's focused on implementation, any of those types of careers come in handy at transitioning to this role. So what exactly is a sales engineer or a solution architect? Well, they really bridge the gap between sales and technical, meaning they have a sales mindset to help sales execs, account managers to push a product or service. They're typically hired by software product companies, and their role is to speak to the customer, to understand their job, their requirements for their project or job, and then to build a solution, a demonstration, if you will, around that to convince them that this software can do the job they need. And so let's talk a little bit about some of the aspects of what you need to be able to fulfill this career. So one is you have to be comfortable talking in front of people, whether that's via Zoom, an in-person meeting, and we don't do many of those these days, but in-person meetings in front of groups of people. Some of them may be small, 2 or 3, but some of them may be big. I've spoken in front of thousands of people before. And so you have to be comfortable being in front of people, and that all the attention is directed to you when you're doing a demonstration or a proof of concept. Next thing you need to do is be able to understand the different products that compete with the product that you're positioning. So good knowledge of your competitors. So that means you have to be willing to research them, understand their value that they may have in their products versus yours. And so, of course, you want to position yours be of higher value. So it takes a mind of research. You have to have a great understanding of architecture and platforms. You need to know all the platforms that your product runs on and the platforms that your competitors run on, so you can talk about the advantages and disadvantages of each of them. You need to be certified in the technologies that you use. So whether that's the technology your product was built on or how it's deployed. You need to understand virtual machines inside and out. You need to be able to move a virtual machine back and forth from the cloud or build it on your laptop, whatever. You need to be very versed in virtual machines. You have to remember, you're being relied upon to bridge the gap between what's being sold and the technology behind it, meaning the business people you're presenting your demo to, they want to see the functionality that's going to help them do a better job with the things that they struggle with every day. And so you need to be in the mindset when they're in the room of showing them that what we call the day in the life, a specific way that they're going to accomplish their job every day better than they're doing today. If you can't do that, they're not buying your software. They'll stick with what they have or the way they're doing it. The technology side of that is there's an enterprise architect typically in the room or from IT saying, this thing has to fit in our current structure, environment, and we need to be able to maintain it easily. We don't want to bring another software product in here that's hard to maintain. It's going to take a lot of time to get up and running. The maintenance is a disaster. So you need to know how your technology is working in their environments. What the requirements are, whether it's hardware, software, different types of any third-party software that's a part of your product that is expected to be there upon installation of your product. So you need a great understanding of that. And from an education point, you definitely need an IT college degree to do this role. It's too vast in terms of the things that you need to know. So why am I so excited about this role, and why have I been involved with this for so long? I love it because it's different every day of the week. There's no doing the same job every day. Every day I do something different. One day I'm talking to a customer about this. The next day I'm talking to a different customer. One day I'm demonstrating this. Next day I'm building a demonstration. One day I'm learning about new technologies for an upcoming release of our product. And the next day I'm showing off how I know about that. It's very invigorating and always constantly learning. And the job is never boring. And that's why I love this IT career so much. Now on the money side of it, you typically have a base salary and then you have a commission plan, similar to a salesperson, only the percentages are smaller. Typically you have a larger salary and a smaller commission versus a salesperson who has a smaller salary and a larger commission. But I've made a lot of money in this career role over the years. So there you go. Those are some of the reasons I love it. So if you've enjoyed this series on career IT tech jobs, please like and subscribe. Get ready for what's coming up next in the next couple of weeks. And, be sure and go back and review any of the other IT careers that are available on the channel. Well, thank you for joining me today. Have a great day.